Yeah, Jesse, I just wanted to show kind of what the dire situation that it was for drivers. This is a vehicle that is overturned with a windshield shattered, the lights still on, and you can see that it flipped during this storm. We have a couple of emergency responders that are approaching us right now, so we're going to back up and keep moving here, but we continue to remain in this general area of Walnut Hill and Harry Hines, and I was just told, and if you stay with our live picture here, I was just told that the 7-Eleven down the street was hit hard on Monroe, which is the next block, but we just have seen in the last few minutes a number of people from Dallas Police, Dallas Fire. They're showing up in their own vehicles. Clearly, they were at home on a Sunday night and they have been called in. But I was told by one of the police officers that a 7-Eleven up here was heavily damaged, and we can see it here on the right. So you're going to see it for the first time with us in this live picture. Is that it on the right? Why don't you pull in on the...
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah, we're going to pull in right here and show you what appears to be, I don't know if that's a 7-Eleven. This is a liquor store, but it is wiped out. There is somebody with
DFD.
Dallas Police Department, and it looks like he's removing some of the bottles that must have been scattered in the mix. But yeah, this is the first time that we are seeing this. The 7-Eleven is still up the street, but this is just Dallas Fire, Dallas Police, the officials that we've spoken with. We've asked where it's hardest hit, and they said it's just in so many spots. They can't give us a specific. So we are going to continue to cover this. But as you look live right now at a liquor store, just one of many places hit very hard tonight. Marie?
It's just like pickup sticks there. That's unbelievable damage. Thank you for showing us your drive, because not only could you see sort of the damage and the darkness on both sides of you, but I know we're hearing from our other crews who are out and about in the North Dallas area that either roads are closed because of these power lines down, and people are either stuck or they're just having to walk to get to where they need to go. Are you seeing any of that either farther down the line, or did you pass any of that as you got to this scene earlier tonight?
Yeah, it's just kind of been chaotic at various intersections, and we're gonna. What was that, Alex? Yeah, there's an overturned trailer. It appears across the roadway right here. But I want to jump back on the road here. We're on Walnut Hill. Correct, and we're approaching the intersection of Monroe. You can see that the power is out. We've got a police vehicle right in front of us. We got a fire truck. We got a couple of fire trucks, and okay, this is the gas station that we were told about. So you can see on the, we'll try and get you a shot here. This gas station's roof is completely, watch out, Alex, we got power lines, so we want to be very careful here.
Please be careful, yeah.
Yeah, but you can, this is one of the gas stations that was hit heavily. This vehicle that was parked at the gas station, clearly at the time of the storm, has debris on it, and this roof has given way. Again, we're at Monroe and Walnut Hill. There's power lines that are on the roadway.
Yeah, and that's a problem for a lot of people, Alex.
Alex,
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Our viewers are looking at a split screen right now of your shot, and then this is from the Preston Road area of Dallas, where neighbors are helping each other. You saw earlier, and here's another one, neighbors helping each other out of this area where it's dark. They're carrying their dogs. It looks like they're dodging not only those power lines, but trees that are down tonight. I'm assuming these people are looking for someplace to go to not only be safe for the rest of the night, or just gather themselves and figure out what they're going to do in the wake of this tornado that ripped through North Dallas tonight. Also, Alex, in your shot, I'm seeing police officers, and no doubt it's going to be a long night for all of these first responders who are out here making sure people stay safe. They are not hurt by all of these down power lines, and they're able to get where they need to go should we see any injuries. You mentioned, Alex, that one police officer who seemed to be sort of securing the scene around that liquor store. Are you seeing any more of that at any other scene, or is it really still we're figuring out where the biggest issues are?
Yeah, if we can get a shot from the ground, we're going to try and do that as soon as we can here, because there are, in view of where we are in this vehicle right now, I can see probably about 40 emergency responders, 30 firefighters, police. What a task they have right now, because they have to go building by building, not only just figuring out who was inside. You got to figure that at least the clerk was inside at this gas station alone.
Right.
And there are several stores here that have been hit Bad. And if you've been with us now for a few minutes, Mary, a woman who was in a meeting just down the street, it just came so suddenly, and it sounds like it was just a terrifying experience for the people that went through this in North Dallas.
Absolutely, Alex. And that terror, that what do we do next? We're seeing it on the right side of your screen here, this live picture from Preston Road. We've been watching this neighbor help others, and they're crossing a power pole. That is a power pole on the ground, and he's been helping these people. We've been watching one by one as they cross it safely, carrying their pets, carrying a bag for the night, trying to figure out where they're going to go. What I'm struck by not only is their kindness, this is wonderful to see as everybody tries to figure out what their next steps are for the evening in the dark after a really terrifying evening, but this was on a Sunday night. A lot of people are home, but a lot of people are also out too, or people were at friends' houses watching the Cowboys game. Overnight, we know that there's still a chance of more storms, so we're going to see that coming through. But there's something about this being in the middle of a busy evening that's scary, and we hope that everyone is okay after this. The damage is really the most significant problem. That power outages are the most significant problem. We heard earlier Alex Rozier talking about a woman who was near that the Love Field area. She was at a meeting, and she described the ceiling starting to cave in. Just terrifying stories. We're glad there are people doing what Texans do best and helping others out of their neighborhood to safety. You see here, I believe this gentleman is going to help this couple, and firefighters too, over those power lines. They're right on the ground. It's nice to see, but it's a reminder of how scary things can get in North Texas. And truly, Jesse, any time of year, we know this, but this is such a reminder that you have to be aware at all times. We sometimes joke, that there's a chance, or some people do, but you have to take this so seriously,
right?
Because you could find yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time.